Anthony Causi was more than a sports photographer. He was an artist.
So I'm constantly thinking, how can I tell this story from a different angle?
Causi, who shot for the New York Post for 25 years, liked to quote Mark Twain, "You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus." Anthony was an amazingly talented photographer, Yankees great Derek Jeter wrote on Facebook, and he was an even better person. Gregarious and humble, he was beloved by athletes and colleagues. Anthony Causi was 48. Jackie Cruz-Towns, mother of Minnesota Timberwolves star Karl Anthony Towns, fought a month-long battle with coronavirus.
It's been very difficult for me and my family, to say the least. She's the head of our household. She's the boss.
Cruz-Towns, who hugged her son when he was the #1 pick in the 2015 NBA draft,
Hi, honey.
and did not miss a single game in his first season, lost her battle Monday. Her passion was palpable, the Towns family said in a statement, and her energy will never be replaced. Jaqueline Cruz-Towns was 58. Bucky Pizarelli was a maestro on the guitar. A sought-after session musician in the 50s and 60s, he toured with Benny Goodman and joined the Tonight Show band. When the show moved to the West Coast, Pizarelli didn't want to uproot his kids, so he began playing in New York nightclubs. His son John would later be one of his favorite collaborators. Bucky Pizarelli was 94. Judy Wilson-Griffin always knew she wanted to be a nurse.
As a girl, I would bandage up my Barbie dolls and all the dolls of my friends. And one day I knew that I would grow up to help people.
And she did. She was a nurse with the Navy in the Gulf War. At St. Mary's Hospital in St. Louis, she handled high-risk pregnancies and won a March of Dimes Nurse of the Year award last year. Judy was the person we'd be looking to now, said Pam Lesser, her supervisor and friend. A very giving, kind, caring soul. Judy Wilson-Griffin was 63. Detective Marylou Armour was a 20-year veteran of the Santa Rosa, California Police Department. Detective Stefan Bissell was a longtime friend and worked with her in the Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault Unit.
She was an example to other detectives on how to complete investigations and at the end of the day be a person and show empathy and professionalism.
A solemn procession of 250 police and public safety vehicles escorted her body to the cemetery. She was a very caring person, her sister Marylou remembered. "I'm really going to miss hugging her." Detective Marylou Armour was 43. Mohammed Jafor came to New York from Bangladesh in 1991 to make a better life for his family. He took a job at McDonald's, then as a restaurant delivery man, and finally driving a yellow cab. Through his hard work, his 2 sons became the first in the family to go to college. The oldest, Mahbub Robin, graduated City College. The youngest, Mahtab Shihab, is now at Harvard. "It's the immigrant's dream come true," Mahtab said. He was so proud. Mohammed Jafor was 56.
What's next?
Dan Spano was a personal trainer in Connecticut. He owned a Gym Guys franchise with his college roommate Jimmy Bonavita and friend Sam Langer. "We were inseparable," Jimmy said. "He was such a great spirit," said Dan's first client, Mark Brooks. "He was just so committed. We loved him." This is one of his sister Melissa's favorite memories.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer.
Dan singing his favorite song. And another, Dan singing again at her wedding.
Sing us a song, Caroline. Sing us a song tonight.
He was utterly infatuated with his 3-month-old niece, Adriana. Melissa said, "It breaks my heart she's not going to know Uncle Dan." Dan Spano was 30.